Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks. Somebody left me a message off one of my videos, and it's a pretty good idea. I never had thought about it, but when you're using the Smart Fill tool, could you automatically have it go to the eyedropper tool, which is you have to go here and then down there and take a sample and then fill it in there. I don't think it's possible to have that open, but instead of, if you're using a color that is not one of your RGB colors or CMYK, whatever you use, like if we click, that, well, that's the same, or either I pick that. So let's pick that green and go here. So what you're doing, you're eliminating, but if you want a color that you made or you're gonna grab from a clip art, you can grab that color and put it over there. The only other way I could think about doing it, instead of going to the Smart Fill tool, you could always use the color eyedropper tool and then just take a sample and put it right there, and you don't have to go through the Smart Fill tool. Now, we could very possibly make a shortcut for that if you do that a lot. I'm going to go to Tools, Options, Customization, Commands, and I'm going to type in Color Eyedropper, and I'm going to go right here to Shortcut, and there's no shortcuts for it. So I'm going to type in a new shortcut, and I'm going to call I is already Artistic Media Tool, E, which would be dropper. You can't use D. That's you could take that over. I'm going to use the escape key. I used to use it for something else, and now I've taken it away and assign it and say, okay. Now, let's say I want to do a lot of these and I want the color eyedropper tool, I can just hit the escape key. Well, between it, you're going to have to, so I'm going to hit the escape key and take a sample. You're going to have to touch the space bar. Let's make another color. Let's make this red, but let's change it. Holding down the control button, let's add a little blue to it. So it's a little different red. So I'm going to hit the escape key, sample it, and put it right there. So that's kind of like the Smart Fill tool shortcut on a color you don't have in your palette. Because if you're using, if you're using a normal color in your CMYK or your other color palette, RGB, you can always just go to that color and put it in there. But I see what he's saying. So let's say, you're going back and forth, and you want a bunch of different colors, but you don't want to keep going back to the shortcut key or to the Smart Fill tool. Shortcut key pink, space bar, shortcut key gray. And you could fill in different parts instead of having to go to the Smart Fill tool. Anyway, I hope that helped or answered his question a little bit. Thank you for watching.